Yay! We're live.
Yay! We are. Oh my god.
Always so scary, like, suddenly you just see the clock ticking down, you're like, "Oh my god, 2
Oh my
seconds."
god. I know, it's so weird.
Okay, but we are here, and the reason we're here is obviously to do some reading sprints for It by Stephen King, which we are buddy reading together throughout the month of September and October. So, very exciting, very scary, very big, so a lot
Yep.
of fun. But obviously, if you're not reading It by Stephen King, but you just want to read along with us, then obviously feel free to read whatever you want to read. But we will be reading It by Stephen King.
Yeah.
Because honestly, we need to start making some progress. Well, at least I do anyway.
Oh, me too.
So yeah. Before we get started, do you want to just like quickly introduce yourself?
Oh my gosh, okay. Oh wow, what should I say? Hello, I'm Mary from the channel Mary Among Stories. I am, of course, currently reading It by Stephen King. I only just started it, really. I'm on chapter
Yeah.
3. It is terrifying for me so far, just to let you know. But yeah, what else? I like to read a lot, mainly classics, fantasy, historical fiction. I think that's it pretty much.
Amazing. And for anyone who isn't already subscribed to Mary, her channel is linked in the description
Oh,
box, so go and
thank you.
subscribe. Yeah, so let's talk about It. So you said you've not read much so far. Do you want to tell us how far you've gotten?
Yeah, I'm currently on chapter 3, which again is just not really far into it because it is humongous, as you can see. So I'm right there. The first 2 chapters were quite short, I think, at least in comparison with the others, I believe.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've seen a lot of people saying that it's not that scary so far, but to me, since I am terrified of clowns,
Yeah.
all of the
I'll do it.
descriptions, yeah, I'm like, oh no, this is terrifying, but it's engaging so far, and I like his writing style, so it's
Okay,
going
well
well.
that's
Yeah.
good. I haven't read anything yet. I'm literally page 0, so I thought it would be fun to like start it live on this reading sprint session and just see
Yay.
how far I get and what I think of it. Mostly just because I've not had time to pick it up yet, so I thought I might as well wait and start now. I'm very excited. I've read Stephen King before, quite a few, and I do like his writing style, but I haven't read anything of this length, so I'm a bit nervous,
Yeah.
but like quite excited as well. If you guys have also been joining us to read it, I'd love to know if you have started it yet, or if you're starting it today. And if you have started it already, then how far have you gotten, and what do you think so far? We've got at least one other person who is reading it with us, so
Yes. Amazing.
amazing. Okay, I'll give it a couple more minutes just in case anyone else is joining before we get into our sprints. But essentially, we're going to be just reading for like 15 minutes at a time, and then we'll catch up and see how far we get. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Third
wow.
time.
A comfort read. Wow, that's fascinating to me. Wow.
Oh my goodness. I'm like going to read this once, but I cannot imagine that it's going to be more like a multiple read situation.
Yeah.
Page 210, chapter 3, chapter 2. Ooh, someone else is starting it today, like me. Ooh, 1/3 of the way. Oh, so if you're 1/3 of the way through, but you stopped last year, does that mean you are like picking up from where you got to last year, or are you starting again? Hi, nice to see you
Hello.
too. And then finished part 1 yesterday. Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like most of us are quite close to the beginning then,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just about to be 6:05. So shall we start with our first reading sprint, and then we can, you know, read for like 15 minutes and catch up at 20 past.
Sure. Let's do it.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right.
Hello.
How did you get on?
It's going well, I think. I'm on page 60 now, so I think that's progress.
Definitely.
How did it go for you? First impressions.
Good. I'm enjoying it so far. So I'm on I was about to say I'm on chapter 18. That's not true.
Wow, you would be such a quick reader.
I'm on page 18, which is in the middle of chapter 2. And it starts quite dark, doesn't it? Like,
doesn't it? Oh my gosh.
I feel like other Stephen Kings, which are shorter, tend to like do a bit more of a build up and then like hit you with something really dark. Whereas this one, it seems more so like because it's so long, I guess it wants to like grip you at the start, and then I bet there will be some like dips, and then it'll like sort of hit you with quite a few different things. So that's kind of my guess. But the beginning section, like obviously that's just very like that's what I associate with it from watching.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it is such a famous first scene, I feel like.
Poor Georgie. That's all.
Oh no, it's so sad. I also find it interesting that at least so far, we always know who's gonna die from the start of each chapter. So there's no real mystery, right? It's not that common. Yeah.
It's kind of like say, it's less of a mystery and more so just like what are they going to do to
exactly.
So I feel like the beginning part of this book, at least from watching the films, I'm assuming it kind of like sets up all of the terrible things that have happened, and then you've got the group that kind of gets together to try and put a stop to it. So it's not so mysterious, but like just very kind of like shocking, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's I feel like there's going to be a lot of dark stuff in this book because, the film obviously I think goes for like all of the most dramatic stuff, but I'm interested to see like, what all of the real detail is all about. So
yeah, same. Yeah, I'm very curious.
If you are reading with us, or if you're reading something else, whatever you have picked up, then let us know how many pages you managed to read. We'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll do some more reading because that's what we're all here for. Oh, I love that mug.
Exactly. Oh, thank you. I recently bought it because I always need more mugs. It's a problem.
And that one has flowers on, so that's lovely.
I love that Milena says, I'm going to read a less scary book.
Less scary, absolutely.
Love
Good
that.
decision. 16 pages.
Wow.
Hi, Lucy.
Oh, hi, Lucy. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Mid page 12, 10 pages. Complete. Wow. Currently on page 112263. That's another one of Stephen King's huge books.
It is, yeah.
Hope you are enjoying that one as well.
Yeah.
8 pages and 15. Nice, guys. We're all doing it together.
Amazing. Yes, we can do it. Honestly, I would never be able to read this book by myself. I would be so scared.
I know.
I'm glad we're doing this.
Need the support of everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So 25 add 15 is
math. 40.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Okay, right. We will read for another 15 minutes then until 40.
Yes. Well done.
Congratulations to us.
We
did basic maths.
Amazing. You're geniuses.
This is a reading channel, okay? We don't do maths here.
We really don't. I mean, I don't for sure. So.
No. Okay, right. Let's do some more reading.
Yes.
Okay. How are
Okay.
we doing?
Okay, I read 8 pages. So,
Amazing.
what about you?
I'm not sure how many pages. I think I probably read 18 pages again because I just finished page 36. So
Amazing.
so I just got to the end of chapter 2,
Mhm.
which was not very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite horrible.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So no, didn't like it. But yeah, that was obviously something I've not come across before because that is not in the film versions.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it is either, or if it is, it's like I don't know, not
No,
as much, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, I don't recall that bit.
Mhm.
But I suppose that doesn't really fit the narrative of the films as well because that kind of suggests that I think it was only interested in like children, whereas obviously that character who was just attacked was like an adult. So
Yeah.
maybe it didn't fit with what they were trying to do in the films.
Mhm.
But it was horrible nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
I did have 2 points to make.
Mhm.
One was there was like quite a chilling quote in this one where someone is being asked about like the aftermath of what's happened and they think that they've seen a clown, and then the guy says, I stared after him and the clown looked back. I saw its eyes and all at once I understood who it was. And then the detective says, who was it? And he says, it was Derry, it was this town. And I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's very chilling.
It
Um,
is.
because obviously I think even just from like these couple of chapters, it's kind of clear that Derry is like a cursed place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so to think about the clown as being like not just something in the town, but the town itself is like kind of creepy. And then the other quote was not a quote, but it just mentions that someone gets sent to Shawshank prison.
Yeah.
And
I
I love
remember
how
that.
Stephen King does his little crossovers. Like in the Pet Sematary film, they're sat in traffic and then you see a sign
Mhm.
there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then in Misery, it mentions the Overlook Hotel from The Shining.
Oh yeah, true. Oh my
So
gosh. Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
liked it
true. He does
because
that a lot, I feel like. Yeah.
they're just like little things, but he just likes to, make you know that he knows.
He knows, yeah.
He's got it all undercover.
Yeah. I still have to read The Shining. That's probably the next one on my list from him.
I love The Shining.
Yeah. I love the movie. So,
It's like definitely different than the movie. There's like a lot more, I think, detail, especially with like Jack and his descent into madness. I feel like
Yeah.
it's a lot more gradual, and there's a lot like I think you get a better understanding of it, and you feel a little bit more sad for him rather than just seeing him as like the crazy. But yeah, he's which one? Which one will we meet Beverly again in?
Oh, interesting.
I would love to know.
I don't know either. Wow.
Shawshank Redemption is a classic. It's crazy to me that the Shawshank Redemption film is so long, but the book version is just like a short story. It's in this one, the different seasons. So this one has 4 short stories in, and it is only 132 pages. Is Ruth the Hero,
Really?
Shawshank Redemption. So they really like made a lot of detail from not that much text.
Yeah. That reminds me of the Hobbit movies. I think there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
And the book is so short. Like how did you do that?
Like there's as many movies as there is for the actual Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
which is 3 books, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Love The Shining. Oh, I'd love to know if anyone who's also read The Shining has then read Doctor Sleep, because I read that and I really liked it. Which is like not a sequel as such, but it's got like certain characters. Like there's a bit of crossover between characters from The Shining and Doctor Sleep, and I liked it, but I've seen quite a lot of like mixed reviews.
Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah.
But I kind of want to see the film version because it's got Ewan McGregor in it, I think.
right? It's it should be good,
Yeah, that's all I need.
right?
I think we're the
Oh,
only ones. At least
oh
we're in it
no.
together, James. At least we're in it together. Like I just thought it was like similar enough in like certain themes to The Shining, and obviously it carried on. And I thought it was really interesting to see the aftermath of like how the events of The Shining had affected one of the characters, but also there was enough new stuff that it didn't just feel like an unnecessary continuation. So
Yeah.
it kind of reminded me actually of The Outsider, one of his newer books,
Yeah.
in like the paranormal part of it was like quite similar to the paranormal parts of The Outsider. So, oh,
Interesting.
good, we've got some other fans. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's as good as The Shining, but because The Shining is just like
A
amazing.
classic, yeah.
It's still quite good, I think.
Yeah. I need to read those.
I mean, there's just so many Stephen King books to read.
I know, yeah. Gosh.
Okay. Right, should we do some more of this Stephen King book?
This Stephen King, yeah. Sure.
This very long one.
Oh my god,
Right.
yeah.
We'll read until the clock. Cool.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So it did get
Yes.
temporarily hijacked by Oscar. He said to
Oh
me,
my god.
um,
It was so cute.
his face was so close to the camera.
I know. I suddenly looked at the camera and was like, "Whoa, what is that?
Whoa, what happened to Kira's
What
face?
happened?" Oh my gosh, love that.
Okay, how much did you manage to read?
I'm currently almost on page 80.
Oh, nice. I got to
Nice.
page 60, so
Amazing.
catching up. The beginning of chapter 3 was even more horrible.
It keeps getting more horrifying as the book goes on.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like each chapter has been progressively more
mhm,
disturbing so far,
yeah,
which is, concerning given that we're only on chapter 3.
exactly.
Are you still in chapter 3? Is it that long?
I am, yeah. It is a long one. I think it goes on for I don't know how many pages, but like
A lot.
50 more at least. Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
it's
I
a long
see.
one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so chapter 3 goes from page 37 to page 135.
Yeah, there you go. It's a long
Wow,
one. Yeah. Oh
very long.
god. Very
Interesting.
long. Yeah. Oh
But yeah,
wow.
so far it's interesting, it's
Mhm.
disturbing,
It is, yeah.
and yeah, wow.
Wow, yeah, I'm
Wow.
I'm a little scared because this just keeps getting worse, but we'll see.
Yeah. At one point, I was considering doing a 24-hour readathon and seeing how much I could do in one day,
Same.
but
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to read this during night, I feel like. So I don't know. I don't think it's
So
gonna happen.
it's like it's starting to get dark now, and I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I've read enough for today.
Right? Maybe that's enough.
Maybe
Tomorrow is a new day.
a new day, read when it's light outside, never read
Yeah,
if I'm home alone, all of that kind of stuff.
exactly.
So yeah, I think maybe a 24-hour readathon might push me over the edge. I don't know if
Mhm.
I cope, so maybe
Yeah,
no.
maybe. Well, if you do it, let me know because I'll do it with you.
Yeah, okay, well maybe yeah, if maybe we do it together, or maybe like a 48-hour readathon. So
Yeah,
we could do it like 24 hours, but across a weekend.
across.
And
Yeah,
then
exactly. And during daytime.
yeah, so we can only read during the daytime and
Yeah.
then, keep each other company, all of that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
exactly.
If
Sounds good to me.
anyone else wants to join us, then feel free. Um,
Mhm.
we do have a Discord for the buddy read.
Buddy
It's buddy read.
to buddy read the chapters.
Yeah, where we can talk about our progress and also keep each other company and not get too scared that we're not doing it on
Yeah.
our own. So if we do decide to do a weekend readathon to see how much we can read, then we'll put the details in there.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think, like I said, it's getting dark. It's probably time to
Yeah,
close this chapter today.
definitely. Look at the covers. They're so creepy. Like
I know. This one is terrifying.
I know.
I feel like I need to put like
Yeah.
a sticker over it and just
Yeah,
no.
oh my god. That's terrifying. Oh
And then it's
god.
also on the side as
Oh
well.
my god. Are you kidding? I wouldn't be able to own that copy, I swear.
Cannot escape
It
it. Oh,
it would
horrible.
freak me out. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. But yeah, so thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoyed
Yay.
reading. I feel like 60 pages. I'm pretty pleased with that
It's
progress.
perfect. Yeah.
Made a start now, and that's the main thing. So
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed whichever book you were reading. We are going to be doing another round of reading sprints on Mary's channel at the beginning of October. Is it the 10th?
Yeah, I think it is the 10th, exactly. Yeah.
Amazing. But we'll speak to you before then anyway in the Discord. So
Yeah,
thank you, and we'll
for
see you later.
sure.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.